Alright, anyway, second attempt. Welcome to the Grasp of Osiris dungeon once more. Oh, Lowland. Lowland's seeing the fire team. This is why you should always be careful with runs. Make sure your fire team is on invite only at minimum. I mean, yeah, I should have sword swung there, but it's not that big a deal. I'm hoping. Down we go. Obviously, I get terrible rock RNG. I mean, as you should. We're gonna go for the Farwell Skate. We didn't actually gain a single Heat Rises extension there. My depth perception's a bit off as well. That bounce right there. Annoying. Okay, I don't know why those jumps are getting higher than they normally get. That's going to be something to look at potentially. Again, I don't know, taking a break from this game and then coming back, it feels like you're playing a completely different game. Enemies, of course, sitting right in the way, as they should. I mean, who wants to stop the enemy from enjoying a nice time? Okay, hit the well skate. Just do a little slice before you hit the wall so you don't crack your head open. So we didn't have our nade, we're gonna have it now. I've got to keep remembering to just... Oh, wizard just coming down to my level. Okay, a bit scuffed, but you know, we take runs at this point because we can't reset after every tiny mistake. I think if we reset over every tiny mistake, we wouldn't even have the sub 20 in the first place. Are we dead? Oh, that was close. Never want that to happen. You never want to fall off the map. That's why I always switch first. So at least if I fall to my death, I can watch it happen. So we're going to get a tangle going over there. And you can see why I hate rocket sidearms. That is a perfect example of why I hate them. Because they completely track around where you're trying to shoot. Okay, we need to kill the outside acolytes. Look at that flinch influencing the rocket sidearm's trajectory. It's really annoying. Projectile weapons in this game can be like that with flinch. Even hit scan, to be fair with you. It's mainly the issue of the the bosses themselves rather than like the recoil on weapons. I mean, the recoil is pretty bad. But... What just exploded? Genuinely though, what just exploded? Look at that. He's still shooting at me, by the way. He's still shooting at me. Now he's teleporting. If I didn't play safe there, run is just over. I don't know why I must have missed a Dragon's Breath. I don't know how I missed a Dragon's Breath, but evidently I missed one. Can we just... Why are hitboxes today just not behaving? Okay, at least we've got the special to make this run worth it. That is the only upside I'm taking away from this ogre fight. This ogre fight has been genuinely probably the worst ogre fight I've ever done. Post surges being fixed. Okay, again, I don't know if I can be very impressed with the state of this run. That first damage phase, not it. You want the first damage phase to be pretty damn good, because when you want the second damage phase to be really short, so you can immediately progress. But when you have a long 2 phase, it's completely and just terribly much worse. It is really infuriating on my side of thing, especially when I can't boost my Sparrow, because my charges, I went through my charges too fast because I took the wrong path and I was in the air for too long, so the Sparrow didn't regain any charges. These runs have been cursed, and this is only my 3rd attempt. Oh, that boost was amazing. That saves most of the ogre time. I mean, that's me exaggerating. It probably saves 5 seconds. The ogre thing was about 15 seconds, but we're not here to judge. We're just here to complete runs. Look at that. We got the mountaintop boost. We got the fast Sparrow music cycle, so we know we're on a decent. No, that is a bad Icarus dash. Now, if I knew how to snap skate, I could recover. You have to be very good to hit that. Where is the servitor? I'm hoping we get good RNG. And to be fair with you, that's not terrible RNG. However, we didn't have a lightning rod going into the encounter, which is pretty bad. Not having lightning rod kind of screws up your initial part of the ad clear for this encounter. Luckily, because we got the arguably the easiest side to clear first, it doesn't matter. If we got a bad side to clear first, it would 100% matter and we'd be in the gutter. That being over there is a problem. The servitor not behaving is also a problem. You see, this is what I mean about all the servitor balls in this game. Sometimes they teleport behind themselves, and they are the most infuriating. We got good RNG. That's gonna bounce, right? Oh, look at that. So we're just going up here to get a somewhat clean line. Land next to this ad clear spawn point. Now we're gonna jump and just try and kill those dregs that are chilling in the middle. And then kill those ones back there. Okay, now let's go see how many of those moats that we killed prior we can actually pick up. We shouldn't need that many, as we've got a couple here in the middle. Look at that. Come on, that's the last one we need. So, rough ad clear, but we actually made it work, so. My nade didn't track to that guy, and neither. And he dodged my mountaintop, like the absolute gamer that these vandals are. So you can see my shots here are somewhat precise, as we did get the worst version out of the... So the 50-50 we've rolled here isn't very good. But you know, when you're dealt a bad hand, you can just react to it. My shot over here didn't actually kill this one drag, which is what I needed it to do. You can see that moat just almost fly off the edge. These moats have a really, like, I don't know what the word is, but it's sporadic. They just fly everywhere. It's really annoying to deal with. Like, look at this servitor, just not behaving whatsoever. We're still gonna get him where we need to go, which is always good. We're gonna clean up these moats before we leave. Okay, we got bad RNG, but we didn't get run ending RNG, so it's continuable. Okay, the issue with this side is the how spread the ads are and how much cover there is for the ads to hide behind. You have to play somewhat aggressively, especially with that Scorch Cannon guy. He will completely get away from you, as he has just gotten away from me. Oh, heliocentric. Bet that's a god roll. I'm lying, by the way. The day I get a god roll heliocentric is the day I regret farming lost sectors for like way too long. So we're just gonna push this ball all the way to the cannon. Kill this dude. Now we're just flying over, as it is just slightly faster. Well, glad we didn't go up immediately, we'll say it that way. Anyway, we have reached the boss. Anything special about the boss? Not really. This game, it's called the don't stand too close to the boss when you're doing damage game, for fear you might kill yourself. The only special thing we're gonna do is well here, as a safety precaution. Boss gonna get stuck in the door. Does he get stuck in the door a lot? No. We're gonna wait for the... I get caught out by that a lot. The Shank deciding to play one with hiding in an immune doorway, so you don't actually get any of the kills or the damage. And then the Shank just tanks everything, and little do you know, the Shank's still alive, and you've used all your Nova Bomb and your Star Eaters. Not that I had Star Eaters proc, but like, the frustration is real, especially in situations like that. Okay, I think I might be able to salvage these moats. I did take a little bit too long, but I did salvage them. I don't know if that Shank is dead. I'm seeing damage numbers. Oh, I'm seeing a tangle. That's a good sign. If I'm seeing a tangle, that means the Shank is most likely dead. Okay, while that's bad, as in I have to get another set of moats, it's not a terrible outcome. Mainly because I don't have my Star Reader orbs right now. And I need them. That is essentially the case. I don't have orbs and I require orbs. The issue is there's no more enemies and I only have 4 orbs. The damage is fine. I don't need to push for more orbs. I probably should if I was being anywhere near optimal. We're gonna pop Devour here to stay alive. The boss kind of just dinked me a lot when I was not paying attention. See what I mean about rocket sidearms? Okay, the don't stand too close game, and I have stood too close. Very obvious to tell if you're standing too close. The boss likes to walk toward the corner of the box that I'm looking at on my left. We didn't proc bait and switch there, but as you can see, we didn't have max Star Eaters, and we still did a very good and sizable chunk of damage. Now that orb being there, I hope it wasn't there the whole time, because if it was, I'm going to be just extremely, extremely annoyed. The damage that you can do to this boss while solo is kind of ridiculous. You just pull out a bait and switch GL. That wasn't even a good rotation, as for the reasons I explained. You can't melee slow mines, by the way, as much as I do try. You also can't you can only direct impact them with a Scorch Cannon. You cannot do anything otherwise. See that Shank right there? Running away from that Nova. Like the good Shank that it is. Now we are charging our Transcendent bar by very simply using our melees, our Arcane Needles, on the Shank for the Darkness energy, as we don't need to overcomplicate it and push too hard. As also we're trying to charge our Feast Stacks, which I've just realised we've actually overcharged. We didn't get a second dose there, so we're gonna use our nade on these ads. I did try and proc the thing again. See, the Shank is dead. We're chilling, and this will be the end of the run here as long as I don't bogus throw it. Again, I'll probably throw this run by not having the ammo I need. Oh, would you look at that? Okay. If this is like run ending, by the way, in terms of time save, I will be just incredibly annoyed. So what, we wasted, let's say 10 seconds getting the ammo because we didn't pick it up before. Okay, boss is dead. GG's. We got our Echo Engram, we got our 2 pieces of loot. Let's have a look at the timer, and it's at 19:37. So this run has been the perfect example of It's not been perfect. Things have gone wrong, but it is my new personal best, and it is, I think, because no one else is running it, it's essentially world record at the current time. Again, you can't beat the old world record because hammer bonking isn't a thing, and maybe you can't do worm gods anymore. So I'm not even sure Titan is the best play to get the one phases on the bosses. But as you can see, new PB 1937. I'm very happy with the. I'm not actually happy with the run. I'm lying. But if you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll be doing more of these runs. So hopefully you tune in for those. That's rough.